now it's time for our weekly spirit battle. Brought to you by the Atlanta Bread Company right up here near the Dulles Town Center. Go by and see our friends at Atlanta Bread. Tell them Game Day sent you. You get 10% off your lunch. Now, this week on our spirit battle, we have the South County Hype Squad against the Bruin Nation. Now, we don't know a lot about the South County Hype Squad. We know a lot about the Bruin Nation. Bruce, we've done a lot of games, Taylor, you as well. We've done a lot of games at Lake Braddock over the years. And the one thing we know about the Bruin Nation is they love their football. And they're loud. And they're consistent with coming in with a theme, and they fill the stands. And most of the time, they whip whoever comes to that field spirit-wise. Not even close. But the more I'm reading about the South County Hype Squad, the more I think they got a shot at this one, Bruce. They got a shot. I mean, they do the same thing. Now, I'll say this. They haven't been following us on Twitter, so I don't know how in tune they are with spirit battles here at Game Day and how we kind of promote it a little bit. But they seem to be organized pretty well. Their theme on Friday night is going to be a costume theme for Halloween, which could make it a little bit creepy over there on the far sideline. But your thoughts here, Bruin Nation, the old, steady, consistent player in the game versus the newbie here, the new school in Fairfax County over the last 5-6 years. What do they bring to the table here? Who gets it?
It sounds like a gimmick to me. Costumes and all, trying to get people to come. I'll admit I don't know that much about South County, other than in my mind they're a baseball school. I know they've been very good at baseball over the years. If you drive by that school, you look up and you see already, as young as they are, some of the, I don't know if they're retired or just honoring some of the players around the baseball field. You don't see it around the football field there much or anything. This is kind of new territory for them. And I think this is one of those situations, I'm going with the favorite and laying the points. I'm taking Bruin Nation.
You got Bruin Nation? How about you, Tal?
I have an idea for South County for their costumes. Dress in your everyday school attire, notebook and everything, and look across the field and then take some notes from the Bruin Nation. Just dress like your normal clothes, because you're going to need to take some notes from the Bruin Nation. The South County's Hype Squad, it's kind of like the youngest Jonas brother. They want the attention. They want to get loud and get everyone to notice them, but no one does, because they don't make any noise on Twitter. Do they even have a Twitter page?
They do. They have a Twitter page.
They don't let anyone know that they exist. The Bruin Nation, on the other hand, they're loud and proud. They let everyone know within a 20-mile radius where they are. Got to take the Bruin Nation.
Let me just restate what Taylor just said to the Hype Squad. He just called you the youngest Jonas brother. Do you really?
I don't even know his
That might
real
have been
name.
the worst insult to anybody in the spirit battles this year. Listen, I think it's on the South County Hype Squad to show us something. I mean, and this is, I'm gonna set the ground rules for you. Number one, you can't get there at 7:15. The game starts at 7:30. Spirit battles, you got to win the spirit battle at 6 o'clock, 6:15. You can't win that at 7:15. It's too close to the game. We can't hear you. In years past, what we've seen on the great student sections is they get there around 6 o'clock and they're loud. As soon as their guys start running on the field to warm up, you can't hear down there. I mean, they're going nuts, and people are like, it kind of scares the old folks like Bruce. They turn around like, why are people yelling? My ears are hurting here. What are they yelling at? The game doesn't start for an hour and a half. It confuses the elderly at the game. That's what South County needs to show us on Friday night. Same with the Bruin Nation. Get there early and be loud and cheer your guys running onto the field. Now, the team that brings the most kids, it's a home game for Lake Braddock. They probably should have more, but boy, South County made that a tough determination. We'll be talking about them next week, but it's on the Hype Squad to show us a little something here at Game Day, because I'm with you guys. You don't bet against the Bruin Nation at home. And it's a blackout on Friday night. The Bruin Nation's going to bring it. They're going to be jumping up and down in those stands. Watch and see.